Today we're going to be having a go at 3 times is not a charm. It's another core thing, but as you can see it's a bit of old history. As we're going to be using Jackson's pre-Gettysburg layout rather than the actual Gettysburg layout. So I need 8,000 points for a major victory, and my mission is to take Cemetery Hill if practicable. Right, this is a 3-hour scenario. So welcome back to Command Second Analysis. Armour's healed. Morale new life listed. Long sheet is coming along the Chambersburg Pike to the west. Stuart is nowhere to be found. Yeah. So, basically I have a whole load of troops. This is going to be fun. Okay, I really am going to rely on the AI here. Hills Division. Probe. Yep, probe down that road. Okay, that's Hills men off. Marching. And up here it's the 2nd Division. Oop, face the right way. Yep, so these guys are coming down the north. I'll get them marching down and probing. Pretty certain that's all my men up and running, or at least marching. Didn't tell them to do was use roads. So I've only got 2 divisions, but as you can see, one of the divisions is 7,000 men, the other division is 5,000. Ooh, is that an objective? Yes, that is an objective. Let's get these guys actually marching towards there before I actually start talking a bit more. To attack. Double line. And I notice you've got an objective. Oh, here they are, they're filling out. Which is actually... I'll worry about that more later. I'm actually going to upgrade you to attack. Yeah, so if you don't know your history, speed time up a little bit before we get marching in. General Jackson was killed at after Chancellorsville when he was shot by his own men returning from a patrol. After that, the 2-corps system was broken down into a 3-corps system, basically because they thought it was unmanageable without a general like of Jackson's calibre. This has basically turned it to the old 2-corps system with 2 absolutely massive divisions. Yeah, apparently I've decided to send my men cross country. It's fine, it's not that far. The difference between this and the other battles, this is a 2-hour battle. Approaching down the road. Ah, Hills Division's arriving. Oh yeah, they're still using that. Wait, this is Jackson then. Suppose I better move him up a bit so he can watch. Let me just see if I get any more reinforcements. Leave there. See, these guys are marching down the road at a fair pace. But I'm hoping to get this done in 3 videos, not 4. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this is a completely hypothetical what would happen if you had the better general in command of a unified force. We're still going up against 11 Corps, which as we saw last time, is fairly rubbish. The Dutchmen, as they were called at the time, and actually mainly German regiments, but the legend goes they saw Dutch on there and thought it meant Deutsch. Okay, about to slow down. Let's actually get some guys. So this should be the regiment we were controlling last time. Well, division. We'll see what the AI does, shall we? It should be getting close to deploying out. The other end. Yep, they're starting to deploy into line. We'll see what so if it's coal steam, we'll see the other one. Hill. DH Hill. To start with, I'm going to see what the AI can do. As you can see, he's deploying into line, getting his men ready for the assault. Hoping they're unlimbering. So they've made good time down the road. The main objective is Century Hill. 150 points for every minute I can hold it. So the plan is to brush these guys aside and then march on up. Going to speed time up again. Right, on the other side of the battle, they're deploying into line, getting ready for their attack. And the artillery opens up. So far, 0 casualties on either side, and we're 12 minutes into the scenario. Thankfully, with speeded up time, it's not going to be that much problem. And the fighting has begun. So, Hill's men are engaging. First blood is to us. As you can see, we've taken out 3 enemy. And yeah, now the actual battle proper has begun. Walker's brigade is in action. Jones's brigade is in action, but apparently it's having a nice lie down. Hill is now marching his men into line battle. As you can see, this is probably recognisable as the position we took in the scenario before last. So it's kind of making us refight old battles just with a different layout. But what I'm hoping is to smash through here, then kind of roll up to Cemetery Hill. First I have to take this area. And it looks like time to start taking command in the actual men. What I'm not going to do this time is run them up, which is what I've been doing most of the time before, because this is a 2-hour scenario, and if I try running my men around at this stage, they're going to be so knackered at the end, they're not going to be good for anything. Okay, I want this regiment to advance. Hopefully I get another division. I should have really looked at the order of the battle at the start. As it is, you know, I'm going to be rather low on reserves. Well, I say that, I have actually got a whole another brigade coming up. Looking good. So, we're engaged here, moving the enemy back. See, is this all 11th Corps? 11th Corps, sorry. American. See, if I'm not messing one thing up by calling them corps, I'm messing another thing up by using the incorrect national nomenclature. Oh, I can't even say that word. Yeah, sorry. Hill is in action. As we know before, these guys have got less in the way of cover, and they seem to have abandoned their little stone wall, which I intend to make them pay for. So Hill's massing up men. He has got another division of brigade up here in reserve. Looks like he's got... is that a different... yeah, no, that's Doyle's brigade. Yeah, Iverson's brigade. So Hill's using quite a few men in reserve, I think. As long as it works, I don't mind. This is only the first line I'm going to have to batter through, I know it. So we're pressuring that flank quite nicely. I'm actually going to order one of these brigades in, so Culprit's brigade, our militia, but I want them to deploy double line there, a little close to my other troops, but shouldn't be a problem. The rest of these guys can remain as Hill's reserve, but as it is, we're pouring fire on them. 136 points, going quite well. Colquitt's moving more men round. Williams brigade over to the side. If you can mass that force there, you can do a fair bit more damage. We've cleared the first regiment off, but they're moving in a new one. So far, quite good. Whose brigade's that? The Stewart's brigade. You can see most of my troops are over there in the distance with the smoke. So the plan is to try and have them meet about here and get to the stovepipe. I will have to march some troops through the town. Not really happy about that, but there's really no way of avoiding it. Casualties up. Yeah, I'm winning, but taking 300 casualties already, 380 casualties already, and not all my units are engaged. Got confused then. Is that a glitch or what? Well, some of those guys in grey. Anyway, as you can see, 13th casualties are starting to break. Yeah, the whole Union line here is starting to break. Just kind of a wall of fire coming in at them. I will then have Rhodes' brigade here take and hold the objective. Probably detach him because Hill's got plenty of other troops in reserve who are now marching forward. Progressing well. Yep, there goes one of the Union regiments. They refocus their fire. Won't be long till another one's retreating. Yeah, they are falling back. They've taken quite a few cannon shots, if you see on the ground here. Thing is, there is cavalry up there. That'll be what's left of the Buford's force in the morning. I'll be happy once I've taken that objective. Now I've got the points flowing in. Right. Keep firing men. Let's have a look at the other flank. This is the one I'm a little more worried about. you want to just charge that? Just standing there shooting at the artillery, the idiots. Yep, that's what happens if you just stand there and shoot at the artillery. I think if I can drive all this off, I may take some losses doing it, but it will reduce their ability to deal with me. That's why that regiment actually got in there. I mean, it's a small one, but they're actually worth it as soon as they get over that. Oh yeah. Are you rolling out just to deploy canister against those guys? Come on, get one shot out at least. No, apparently they refuse to charge anymore. Early's division on the Harrison's Road. Excellent. I thought I might get some more troops. Right, Avery. Early. I want you to perform an all-out attack here in line with reserves. That should smash them straight into this. This is effective when it hit me. So, be interested to see how the AI deals with it. Up to 500 points. Cavalry still messing around. Okay. What I want is another division to support here. But, you know, what I want and what I get is completely different things. I only remember Hill. Pendleton? Was it Pendleton? One of them, the original? Who knows? That Union line seems to have solidified a little bit, although you can see they've taken heavy losses falling back. We're sweeping them here anyway. Oh, there's another brigade waiting up there. There goes another one. Hopefully that'll have a knock-on effect and we'll just see the whole flank crumble. As it is, we've been fighting for 23 minutes and we have taken nearly 1,000 casualties. Then again, we are commanding 17,000 men. I told you these games would get bigger. Right, we're starting to see the enemy break here. Okay. General Rhodes, I would like your men here. Single line. That seems like the less of a shooting thing and more of a marching the opposite direction thing. I have to take him off command, aren't I? Roads. Where's the take charge from AI? I would not like to be that regiment. Apparently not. 5th North and not taking any casualties up until that point. But the score is racketing up. They're doing 3-1 casualties if their score's gone up like that. 14 casualties. Quick look at their order of battle actually. So, yeah, of course 73 enemy casualties. Now they're lining up to fire into them as they flee. Union now have kind of form a little defensive position, but they're taking fire from multiple positions. I don't think they're going to hold out for much longer. Right, let's switch to the other end. Early's starting to get his men into line. Those all Early's men? Why is Early going all the way over there? Jubal Early apparently doesn't want to fight. Unless that's just where he's deploying his reserves. We'll find out. For now, why aren't you a bit closer and firing? Okay. So, can't remember how long I held this bit for. But I'm definitely pushing more force to there, to the right. I'm a little worried that doesn't leave me enough here, so do I have any unengaged brigades I can swing around? Yes, that be no. Let's switch to the other side again. Where the Union continued to hold. We've made a big hole. Ramsay's brigade. Apparently I've just lost General Ramsay because this is going Robeson. Hang on. Attack. Double line down there. Let's push into the hole, shall we? Right, these guys will not hold for much longer. He's apparently Ramsay's brigade is mainly conscripts. Right, General Iverson. You two, I would like to march into this great big hole we've just created in the Union line. So, I'm happy with this section here. We're pushing quite nicely. Here, we're going to have overwhelming numbers soon. Another bit of close combat going on up here. 10th Virginia versus the 17th Connecticut. See how they do. They seem to be winning. They were winning. So hard to tell. Yep, they've won. There goes those Union guys. Would you like to stop marching under fire and actually engage the enemy? Excellent, weary already. Right, Early's men are coming in. And yeah, it's been going on for a little while. Looks like it will have to be 4 videos. So I'm going to call a day to this one here.